Hello, kids. Welcome to another educative class. It's nice to have you all here, and I'm excited to be here too. Today, I have a very interesting topic to discuss with you guys. Can you guess? Well, I know you've seen it in your scheme of work. So, our topic for today is food preservation. In today's class, you are going to learn the meaning of food preservation and why is it necessary that we handle food in a healthy manner. You know, food is very important, like we discussed the last time, and it is good to eat well. So this topic is very important because food is what we handle every day. Please give me your undivided attention and take notes. What is the meaning of food preservation? Food preservation means storing of food for a long time so that it will not decay before usage. Now, mommy goes to the market, she buys large quantity of food. The process of her keeping the food so that in 2 months' time, 3 months' time, she'll be able to use it without the food being decaying is called food preservation. It is good to preserve food because it saves food when the foodstuffs are very expensive. And there are times that some food are in season and are out of season. For example, we have tomato. We know this period tomato is out of season and it is very expensive now. So when tomato is being preserved while it is cheap, or when it is cheap, when it is now expensive, you can use it. Like when tomato was cheap, we bought a basket and we stored it in bottles. Now that tomato is expensive, we are using those ones that we stored in bottles. We don't go to the market to buy, except we just want to buy small to make sauce. So the process of keeping the food items is called food preservation. And when food is in season, it is not good to waste food. Say, it's very cheap. Now mango is very cheap, so let me buy and waste it. Tomato is very cheap, rice is very cheap. No, wasting is very bad. So we need to save food or preserve food anytime it's available or anytime it's in season. Now you will learn how we can preserve food from wasting. The first thing we should know is that when we are cooking, we want to cook enough food that will cover the period or the time you want that food to remain. If you want this food to stay for a week or a day, you cook the quantity that will be enough for how long you want it to stay. After cooking, make sure you take the food that you can finish. Don't take more than what you can't finish. This will lead to wastage because nobody will eat your food remains, and many times you don't even go back to eat that. So I'm still working on this myself, and I'm telling you in order to preserve food, you need to take what you can finish. It is better to take a little quantity. When you are done with that, go back and take again than you take more than what you cannot finish, because when you are done eating the food, it's not left over and you don't want to eat it again. Nobody will want to eat it. If peradventure you remain any food, probably you took excess and now you remain the food, do not just drop your plate in the draining board or you keep it in the sink. No, you want to cover it properly so that insects cannot perch on it, and then you keep it in the cupboard. Cover it properly and keep it in the cupboard so that you'll be able to eat it again once you heat it up. We want to avoid eating in between meals because it can cause overfeeding and it can make us sick and lazy. You know, we may take our breakfast, then we want to take brunch before lunch. This is bad because our digestive system takes some energy to process or to digest the food we eat. Now imagine your system taking energy to digest food every time, because every time you are full, it's not be good for our health. Our brain will not work the way it should work and will be lazy. When you are empty, you are lighter than when you are full. So if you are full, you're always eating. One, you're not preserving food. Two, it's not good for the health. I'm not saying you shouldn't eat or you shouldn't eat till you're full, but the point is eat when you are supposed to eat. Finally, we want to keep our leftover food in the refrigerator. For that day, after taking the food you want to pack it properly, cover it in a plate, then put it in the refrigerator till when we want to eat it. This will help us preserve our food. I know you've learned how to preserve food and you will preserve mommy's food. Please, hope to see you in the next class. Bye.